Hello and welcome to another video from No Nonsense Gaming. In this one we are going to show you the locations of all Great Grave Gloveworts and Elden Ring DLC. These are legendary key items, which let you upgrade your grave spirit summons to max level. There are 6 of them in total. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight to the point. Cerulean Coast Side of Grace in Southern Shores region is the area in which the player should start his search for the first one. If you don't know how to reach this area, then check the Southern Shores chapter of Map Fragments video attached in description. We have clearly explained it in there. To acquire the Great Grave Glovewort, ride west from the Grace and look for a slope along the shore leading down to a drop. Carefully drop into the tunnel and continue riding northeast until you reach the exit. The Great Grave Glovewort can be found near a bull pedestal on the stone structure. The journey for the second one also starts from the same Cerulean Coast Side of Grace, but this time the path is towards the southeastern direction. Begin by riding south from the said side of Grace and past the Ghost Flame Dragon. You'll eventually find a map fragment monument where you can pick up the Cerulean Coast map. Now, turn east from Map Fragment Monument and ride through the ruins to reach the shoreline. Continue riding along the shoreline while paying attention to a large ruined stone structure to your west. Once you spot the stone structure, ride up to it and collect the second Great Grave Glovewort from the stone pedestal. The journey for the third one starts from the Cerulean Coast Cross Side of Grace. You can reach here by traveling south from the Cerulean Coast Side of Grace. From the Grace, ride north until you come across a ruined stone structure. Jump onto the structure and change your direction to the northeast. After a short ride, you'll reach a cliff. Drop onto another boat-like stone structure below and retrieve the third Great Grave Glovewort from the pedestal. The fourth Great Grave Glovewort can be found to the north of the Cerulean Coast West Side of Grace. You can reach this Grace by traveling in northwestern direction from Cerulean Coast Side of Grace. Reaching this Great Glovewort requires circling around the hill by first heading northeast and then following the ravine northwest. The ravine will lead you to the northern shores of the Cerulean Coast, where you can defeat the demi-human Queen Mariga to obtain the Starline Sword, an intelligence-based katana. To the southwest of the shoreline, you'll find a large boat-like structure. Scale it to acquire our fourth Great Grave Glovewort. Even though the fifth Great Grave Glovewort is located on the Cerulean Coast, you can only access it from Grand Altar of Dragon Communion Side of Grace, which is located in Jagged Peak region of the map. From this Grace, take a short ride west through an area adorned with crimson flowers. Eventually, you'll find a similar stone structure that you can drop down to collect the fifth Great Grave Glovewort. Church District entrance side of Grace is where the journey for the sixth and final one starts. From there, follow the path as shown in video to reach the item. You will have to drain the water of this region to easily pick this up, or else you have to risk a parkour jumps through logs floating over water to reach it.